Hi Sharifah, thank you for joining this interview. My name is Irfani Nasyirah, Binti Ismail. I'm currently doing an assignment for Intercultural Communication course. Before we start, could you tell me a little bit about yourself, such as your name, background, and which culture or religion you belong to?
Hello Nasyirah, thank you for having me today. So to begin with, my name is Sharifah Muneerah binti Sheikh Nawaz, and I'm from Singapore. I'm currently studying fiqh and fatwa under the Faculty of Sharia and Law. And a little bit background about myself is I come from the Indian Muslim community in Singapore. However, in Singapore we have two different types of school, the main schools, which is secular and madrasah. So madrasah is where if we want to learn about religious subjects, we will go to madrasah. So however, in secular schools, they don't have subjects about religion. So I was from madrasah. So most of my friends were from the Malay community lah. So in this situation where I grew up with Malay friends, I learned a lot about their culture. I learned a lot about the traditions, and also it's part of the reason why I speak Malay fluently today. So I feel like the Malay culture in Singapore is actually similar to Malaysia also. And it also depends on the families, because some of the families in Singapore, they do speak Malay at home, but in schools, especially secular schools, they do not speak Malay, as there are different races. So there are Indians, Chinese, so they tend to speak English more.
Okay, that's great, Sharifah. Now let's move on to a few questions about your culture. I really love to hear your opinion and experience. How do people in Singapore usually show respect when meeting someone older or in a higher position, Sharifah?
In Singapore, people usually use titles such as Mr., Mrs., Madam, and also Doctor when they are talking to people who are older or have a higher position than them. And in terms of, for example, if we look in the religion-wise, for Muslims, we usually will do the salam. Like we will give salam, or we will salam, like as in shake their hands. And it's not about culture, actually, it's more about religion. So Muslims practice that. However, for non-Muslims, they usually do just a general handshake, often accompanied with like a bow or a they slightly nod to show their respect. So I feel like this is actually, like I said just now, it's not based on culture, but it's more towards the religion to show our respect. So we will salam or greet them with Assalamualaikum.
Okay. Next, how does growing up in a multicultural society influence the way Singaporeans communicate with family and friends, Sharifah?
For at home, we will usually speak our mother tongue with our family. But being in a country that has multiple religions and also cultures, we have to speak in English when we go out. So, for example, at school, at work, our medium language is actually English. So it's a language that all of us understand, whether we are from the Chinese community, Indian community, or Malay community. So when we are in public, when we are for example, in school, we have to talk in English with our friends. That is especially for those students who are studying in secular school, because most of them will not understand Malay. So they will have to speak in English. And I feel like this thing is actually, I did see this in, I have a friend, and she has a little brother that is studying in secular school. And her little brother, they are from the Malay community, but her little brother will not speak Malay at home. And this is because when he is in school, he is used to talking in English. So at home, he will struggle to talk in Malay. And I feel like that is something the students now, the younger ones now, struggle with, where they are too used to speaking in English that they struggle to speak with their mother tongue language. And this is actually worrying, because I feel like it's something that mother tongue is something that we cannot forget. We need to be fluent in it, especially it's because it's our own culture, it's our race. So I actually hope that there is improvement. There's something that can be done for them.
Can you describe a festival, tradition, or daily habits that strengthens family bonds in your culture?
So one of the traditions that I feel that it is special to me, it is since most of Singaporeans, we live in HDB flats. So we have our neighbors around us on the same floor, and we will also have, some of us might be close to our neighbors who are on a different floor. But during festivals such as Deepavali, Haraya, we would often like give food. For example, like traditional food, like sometimes when, for example, during Haraya, we have extra food, for example, rendang or ketupat. We will often give it to them, and also some traditional kuihs like kuih makmur, kuih tat, almond London. So these are the food that we will give to them, like we will share with them, so that they learn about our culture as well. And during Deepavali, they will also do the same thing to us. They will give us kuih. So for example, like ladu, gulab jamun. So in this kind, I feel like this action is actually very nice, and we get to strengthen our bonds even with a different culture. So it strengthens our bond, and also we get to learn more about their culture.
In your opinion, what is the most effective way for people from different cultures in Singapore to communicate and understand each other?
Okay, so in my opinion, the most effective way for them to communicate and understand each other is by being open and also respectful. So Singapore is so multicultural that I feel the most important thing is actually to understand and respect each and every culture. So for example, we can avoid making comments, and also maybe we can learn about their culture instead. So, for example, dietary restrictions such as vegetarians, or for Muslims, we have to find for halal food. So, these are things that all the cultures can learn about to ensure that they will be sensitive towards different cultures and religions. And also for religious practices such as for example, not offering food to a Muslim who is fasting, or not leaving comments when they see a Muslim praying outside. So in Singapore, we do have mosque, but in our shopping malls, we do not have. Most of the shopping malls do not have a specific pray to a specific place to pray. So we often will pray at staircase or at a place that is not filled with many people. And I feel like some of them may be curious because they do not know what is it about, especially for non-Muslims, they are not aware of this. But I feel like the most important thing is maybe they should learn about our religion and also culture, and to not leave any comments or any hurtful comments that might hurt Muslims' feelings. And it's also both ways. Means when we see them, means we see other cultures, we see other religions, we should also be sensitive, and we should not leave any remarks or any comments. So I feel like this is something that is very effective, which is to respect other religions, other cultures, and also we should try to understand them. Okay, understand, and this will make us live in a like harmony community, and also we will live with peace if all of us understand each other.
Okay. Thank you very much for your time and willingness to share your answer, Sharifah. I really appreciate. I learned a lot about your culture and communication style today. That's all for my interview. Take care and have a nice day.
Thank you.